All right. All right, good morning. Hope everybody has recovered successfully from Thanksgiving yesterday. I actually didn't gain that much weight, so I stepped on the scale this morning, see what happens with this one, and didn't gain too much, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Just gotta minimize the damage there. So yeah, right, fatty. God, gain weight after Thanksgiving, who does that? Yeah. So anyway, we're on day 4, week 4 of Brick House. So this is I got today, I'm gonna work out today, gonna work out tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna take some rest days going into Deadlift December, aka Deadcember. It's gonna be great. Deadlift December, definitely gonna be a good time. I should actually be able to do it this year. Last year I spent like 2 weeks sleeping out on a beach, not because I wanted to be there, but because I had to for my job. So there's that. So I wound up not doing it last year. Big bummer. Missed out on Deadlift December. It happens. But yeah. Hey, freaking hungry. What'd you have for Thanksgiving? Did you have anything good? What was your favorite thing that you had yesterday at Thanksgiving? Maybe it was you. I feel like I saw that you posted some photos to a Discord somewhere. I can't remember which Discord I was in, but I want to say that I think I saw that you posted some photos of the food you had, which, I don't know. There are a lot of haters out there. There are a lot of haters out there that are like, I don't want to see you were sick. Oh, dang, that sucks. There are a lot of haters out there, though, that are like, I don't want to see your food or like what you had for Thanksgiving. Like, we're all eating the same thing. I'm like, that is not true. We are not, first off, we are not all eating the same thing. And second off, I definitely want to see what people had for Thanksgiving, because I can live vicariously through them and be like, ooh, I wish I ate the same food you were eating. So yeah. A lot of haters out there today. A lot of haters out there these days. Zero! Good morning, man. New happy emote is set. Like it. Very nice. Well, freaking hungry. I hope you feel better, man. That's no bueno. Be sick on Thanksgiving. That's no fun at all. It's no fun at all, man. We are now solid. Now we are like officially in the Christmas season. Yeah, I got my food going. Yeah, I actually didn't feel too bad, which is great. What's going on, DJ Hood? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we are now officially in Christmas season in my house, and my kiddos are already. They're like, hold on a sec here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, my kiddos are belligerent right now about getting everything decorated for Christmas. And like, I appreciate that, because like my kids like Christmas, they're excited, great. But it's like, dude, I'm not dropping everything I'm doing to decorate the house and put the ornaments on the tree and like all the things, man. Like, I want to do that and I will do that. But it's just like, I'm not doing it right this second, alright? I got things to do, man. Hawkeye was good. I didn't get to watch it yet. Aunt was busy with her kids. So yeah, Hawkeye was interesting because the first episode wasn't really about Hawkeye very much. So they're introducing this character that I think is going to be like Hawkeye's like protege in a sense. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know what to think of it yet, because I only watched the first episode. I felt like the action in the first episode was good. I feel like they introduced the character, the female she's played by Haley Steinfeld. I think it's Bishop is the girl's name. So her last name is Bishop. Like in the show, her last name is Bishop, but it's played by Haley Steinfeld or whatever. So I felt like they did a good job of introducing that character. They didn't like try too hard to like explain her backstory or any of that stuff. I thought it was good. I thought it was well done. Jeremy Renner, obviously playing Hawkeye. he's played that character for a while now, so it's not pretty much still kind of the same Hawkeye, but it's post. So it's post. I think this show is about as far forward in the timeline as it gets up to this point. So I think that the events of this show are taking place like right before the events of the Spider-Man movie that's coming out, No Way Home, if I remember correctly. Can't wait to see. Yeah, okay. Can't wait to see more. They're taking their time with the main character, with her character, Jeremy Renner, the OG. Yeah, he's an OG at this point. Like, he's been in the Marvel universe for about as long as it gets. Yeah. So overall, first impression was, yeah, episode 1 was good. I think the wife and I are gonna watch episode 2 tonight because they released 2 episodes this past Wednesday. So I think the plan. And I've been trying. So, has anyone else had this issue, like Arcane? Has anyone watched that on Netflix, the League of Legends show? I went to go look it up on Netflix, like just on my app on my phone, and I can't find it. I want to watch it because I keep hearing about how good it is, and I am not oh, dude, yeah, Spider-Man is gonna be so lit. It's gonna be straight fire, dude. I am so excited for the new Spider-Man movie. It's going to be awesome. I have duty on the 16th, and then I have off that Friday, the 17th. So I'm going to try to see if the wife, and I think my in-laws will be in town that day, so I might just buy tickets like ahead of time for the movie theater and just tell the wife, like, hey, we're going to see Spider-Man on that day. Your parents are watching the kids. It's going down. Like, we're watching that day 1. I still haven't seen Eternals yet, though, so there's that. But I don't know. I feel like I don't have to watch the Eternals to like understand like what's going on in the timeline right now, because I don't think the Eternals how are they pulling them into the story of this phase that they're in? I don't understand that. Like if the Eternals have play in like Doctor Strange 2, or if they have play in Spider-Man No Way Home, or like even the Ant-Man movie coming out, like if the Eternals show up in those movies, like I will go watch Eternals just so I can understand their backstory and how they play a role in the overall phase that we're in. But if not, then I don't know. I'll probably just wait for Eternals to come out on Disney Plus. Yeah. My brother and sister come over around that time. We're gonna watch that movie as a family with our mom. Dope. I love it. Yeah, my side of the family, I think, is like my parents and I, like, and my wife too. Like, she's into that stuff, but like I'm the one that's like, I'm really into that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the one that's like, hey, we got to set aside, we got to figure this out, we got to make time to go watch this stuff. Yeah. But yeah. And honestly, ever since I saw WandaVision and Loki, I was super impressed by those shows, and I'm very, very excited to see how Loki and the Scarlet Witch are going to play a role in the Spider-Man movie and in Doctor Strange 2. Because I'm pretty sure that the Scarlet Witch is going to show up in Doctor Strange 2, and I think that Loki will also show up in some way, shape, or form in Doctor Strange 2, because I think that Kang is somehow going to be a part of Doctor Strange 2. So Loki obviously upset the balance of power in the multiverse with what they did in that series, but I think that when Doctor Strange starts messing with the timelines in No Way Home, that's what's gonna like push it all over the edge, where Kang is gonna get involved, because even I think like some of the more like the evil Kang, if you will, I think he's still more of like a watcher, quote unquote, but I don't know. Eternals will be one of the initial entries to Phase 4. We might see the Eternals crossover after New Thor. Okay, so I got time. I'm not like, it's not like something, it's not on the top of my priority list to go see it, because they're not going to show up until after the New Thor movie. Got it. I remember we watched Avengers Endgame together. We had a good family time together. Yeah, those are all great movies. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's good to know. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go see Eternals at some point. It's just, like I said, I don't know. It just, for whatever reason, it just doesn't, like, maybe it's because I'm not really familiar with the Eternals all that much. They're kind of like more of a fringe characters in the Marvel Universe. They're not like the primary, characters there. I don't know. Alright. I actually have to do stuff today. At some point. Let's see. I'm going to squat, do some kettlebell swings. Thick. Yeah. We're getting thick. Day 4, week 4, brick house. For sure. Look at the end of phase 4. The one who will fix everything will be the Beyonder. I feel like I've heard the Beyonder. I am not familiar. Hey! Gary, I'm Merlin. Thank you for that follow. 2 thumbs way up, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if you heard earlier, Violence Muse, but I watched the first episode of Hawkeye last night. It was a good start. Definitely has some like Captain and Winter Soldier. What is it? It had Falcon and Winter Soldier vibes to start, which I was not like super impressed with Falcon and the Winter Soldier because it got a little bit preachy in parts. And the action was like kind of meh. The one thing that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier did a really good job of was making you hate John Walker, which was great. I love that part of it. And then it introduced what's her name? Oh God, the chick that like approaches John Walker. I forget her name, but she showed up at the end of Black Widow as well to talk to Black Widow's younger sister. So I know Black Widow's younger sister is gonna play a role in Hawkeye, because if you watch Black Widow, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but the chick that approached John Walker also approaches Black Widow's younger sister and basically puts the bug in her ear that the Black Widow is dead because of Hawkeye. No context, right? No context, just, oh, your sister died because of Hawkeye, right? So there's an implication there that Black Widow's younger sister is going to show up in Hawkeye as a villain of some sort. I don't know. So I'm very interested to see how they tie her into that as well. So it seems to me that Hawkeye and like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier are kind of in like similar veins, right? Where they're happening in the real world right now. And they're like kind of intermediaries, like explaining some of the stuff that's going on with these characters. Whereas Scarlet Witch and WandaVision and Loki were a little bit more focused on like the multiverse and got it. Like WandaVision still technically happened in the real world. Not Sharon Rogers. It's somebody else. I forget her name. The Beyonder is one of the top 10 strongest in Marvel. Beyonder actually toys with the Power Phoenix Force and beats full power Galactus. Isn't Beyonder, oh God, what's the name of that race of people in Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one? They get, God, what's the name? I think Beyonder is part of their civilization or whatever, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's starting to ring a bell. I swear I saw her talk to him, or I'm wrong. No, it's not Sharon. It's not Sharon Rogers. I can't remember her name, but I know what you're talking about. It was some chick with the black hair, not Sharon. I got it wrong. Yeah. It's she approaches John Walker, and you think that she's like a lawyer or something, but she's not. And then it's like, all right, well, is she part of like is she somehow involved in the government? Like, it wasn't really. It's still unclear what her role is. But oh God, what is her name? She approaches John Walker like after his trial, when he like murks that he kills that freaking terrorist or whatever, and it's like all over video or whatever that he like kills that guy, and then he goes on trial, and then right after that, like I think it was right before or right after the trial, that woman approaches him and said, she's very like casual and flip. And it's like unclear if she's like part of a government organization. She's like who she is, right? She approaches John Walker, and then she also approaches Black Widow's younger sister. So, and it's kind of interesting because if you think about it, it's almost like she's building some sort of like counter Avengers team, because John Walker also, he spent some time as the new Captain America, if you will, and then Black Widow's younger sister obviously spent time in the Red Room and all that stuff, was a product of the same program that made the Black Widow. So it's kind of interesting. I wonder if that woman will also show up in this series for Hawkeye to recruit this young girl that is like kind of the protege to Hawkeye. I don't know. Beyonder is an embodiment of a different universe personified into a single being. He's a different universe cosmic being. Okay, who got to into the Marvel universe. Got it. Did he? So I guess he probably. I'm thinking of somebody else. Was it the Kree? Maybe that there's another like super powerful being that I think that came from the Kree, if I remember correctly. I don't know. It's a lot of that kind of peripheral storylines and stuff. Like, I'm unfamiliar with a lot of that. So. But I'm very excited for Phase 4 so far. I think they've got some good directions they could take with it. I really like what they've done with What If. If you've watched What If, it explores some of the different multiverses and different paths that could occur. But yeah, it's very interesting stuff, I think. I like that kind of stuff. Deadpool also crossing in the later stages of Phase 4 and will probably be in the third Venom movie. Yeah, that's what I've heard about that. That's exciting because I really love what Ryan Reynolds has done with that character. I think that'll be very interesting to see. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, I've heard rumors that some of the X-Men will show up in some way, shape, or form in the current Marvel universe. I don't know. Honestly, man, Sony, I've said this on stream before in the past, Sony just needs to stop being a bunch of punks. They better stop playing around before Disney just buys them out and dismantles them and just takes the intellectual property that they want and and the copyrights and all the rights that they want and just throws the rest of Sony in the trash. They need to stop playing around, man. Seriously. The fans demand that, Venom and the X-Men and Spider-Man and all these characters come back to Marvel. It just blows my mind that Sony is hung on this long. And granted, you gotta give the devil his due, right? They were probably really the first ones to bring back superhero movies. I would say like the original Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, like all those movies were probably really the first successful like superhero movies that made it like clear that those movies could be popular on a world stage and be, profitable. You know what I mean? So really, it was those Spider-Man movies that paved the way for Iron Man to happen. So I get it. Like Sony deserves a lot of the credit for the Marvel universe that's been created up until this point. That being said, like they need to step aside and stop messing around with with these characters. I don't know. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. I feel like Marvel has done a really good job with them. And got it. There's inconsistencies and there's like complaints and there's like loopholes here and there and some inconsistencies in the storytelling. I think that that's a result of a lot of the CG and CGI animation and all that kind of stuff. Man, my heart rate is just like doesn't want to stay up today. Very interesting. Anyway. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, there are definitely some movies that he's been in that were not good. However, he's been pretty solid in almost every single movie he's ever been in. Canonically, Venom is Venom because the first being the symbiote took over was Deadpool, and got a lot of his personality and view on life came from that. I actually did not know that. That is super interesting. I still haven't seen Let There Be Carnage, the second. I have not seen the second Venom movie yet. I've heard good things. I did not know that at all. That's super interesting and explains a lot. Actually, that explains a lot. This guy never wears clothes. Where did your pants go, bud? Dude, I'm wearing pants. Actually, funny story. Not funny story, but I prefer a sweatshirt over shorts or like sweatpants. Like, I don't know. If it's not below 40 degrees, I'm probably not wearing pants. Like sweatpants. And that being said, like if I'm walking around day to day, I'm gonna wear pants and a shirt, more than likely. So, yeah. Oh man. Hey, stream is not real life, bro. But yeah, most of the time I'm wearing a sweat top and shorts when I'm working out, especially if it's below like 60 degrees. And right now we're sitting right at 60. It's not that, it's not chilly, it's not cold, but it is not hot either. I'm wearing thermal joggers, a t-shirt, a hoodie, and I'm under a blanket. Bruh, are you inside? Like, turn the heat on, bro. I know that your gas or your electric prices can't be that expensive in the middle of the country, bro. I am inside and the heat is on. It's just cold. Dude, it was 67 inside my house this morning. That's cold. I think if you're in your house and it's in the 60s, that's cold, bro. I'm like, nah, turn the heat on. But the problem is, like, I'm not going to turn on the heat because I know what's going to happen, man. The sun is going to come up, and then it's going to turn, and then it's going to be 80 degrees outside. So I'm not going to turn the heat on because in a couple hours here, it's gonna be 70 something inside my house. Pants, no sweater. My room is warm from itself, and the window is barely open. Oh yeah, 69. Oh my God, because I'm a child, and 2, because I have layers. Nah, man. Even when I was living on the East Coast, in like New Jersey, and it would be like 18 degrees outside. Nope. That heat is staying at least at 71, 72. It is not dropping. I am not setting my heat at 60 anything. That's cold, man. Yeah, that's like, if it's 60, 60 something inside my house, yeah, I'm wearing socks, sweatshirt, sweatpants, I am definitely wearing, some clothes to stay warm. But I don't have that problem here in sunny Southern California. Lovely San Clemente, California. Beautiful place. My kids complain, better get dressed. Yeah, that's when you hit them with, hey, you paying these bills? No? That's what I thought. California is, the weather in California can't be beat. That is a fact. That is a fact. You can't beat the weather here. It is darn near impossible. All right, 3 reps, 225 to start. We're deadlifting today, just a little bit. A little bit of deadlifting. So I had a small family gathering yesterday. Literally, it was just my family, and then one other family from down the street. Just the two. So it was like my wife and I, 2 kids, and then obviously the wife and husband and their kids. They had 2 kids, and they got a little infant. And I baked this like turkey breast, so you can get. Instead of baking the whole bird, right, you can get just the turkey breast. And it works out really well because it's about, they're anywhere from like 3 to 5 pounds, depending on the size of the turkey breast. And I'll tell you, it was pretty good, man. Live in Arizona, so the temperatures go wild. Weather agreed, lots of other stuff, meh, yeah. I'll brag all day about the weather here in California, but that's kind of where I stop. Not that I don't like it here, it's just, there are a lot of issues here. But anyway, it's windy for 3 days straight? No! Dude, I hate the wind. The wind is the worst. The Marvel Comics is pretty interesting if you manage to follow the stories. Yeah, but the problem with the comics, Violence Muse, is like, it's hard, like you were talking about like canon, right? Like what's canon, what's not. Like with the comics, there's so many different, storylines and like, okay, this is like, you could have the Avengers, then you could have like the first Avengers, then you could have like the Dark Avengers, and then there's like Avengers Civil War, and then there's like 10 different storylines just for Avengers. Same thing with like Captain America. Like there's the new Captain America, there's the original Captain America, there's all the different versions. And it's like, well, people don't know where to start. You know what I mean? Like what's a good like starting point? Like it's hard to tell. And people aren't just gonna buy like dozens of different like comics every month to try and keep up. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is. I get what you're saying, but it's just not. I feel like comic books are not that user friendly, especially if you're trying to follow a specific story like consistently. That's where like a lot of the manga and like coming out of Japan. That's where a lot of that gets it right. So I grew up like reading No Crap the manga, and it would be translated into English from Japanese. So you would have to read it, right to left. You start at the end. Like for us, we read left to right. Well, in Japan, they read right to left. So you would have to start at the end of the book and read it the opposite direction essentially to follow along, which is cool. But the thing that I liked about a lot of the anime, or excuse me, manga, is that they had like very definitive, storylines for each, story. And it had a start and an end, depending on which manga you're reading, of course. But I don't know, comics, they go in too many directions for me. Zero. I live in Kansas, which is flat with like nothing cut off the air. It was 30 with 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts yesterday morning. That sounds brutal. That makes me hurt just thinking about that. You should see the dust storms. Oh God. No thanks. Just don't bring an umbrella. You guys don't try to be like Mary Poppins. Just Mary Poppins flying away. The Marvel movies will most likely cover 10% of the comic stories, and that would be enough for 1,000 movies. Yeah, and that's kind of my point, though, right? It's like, it's almost too much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. That wind was cutting me right in half. I've never have kids again because it's never coming out of my body again. Rocket Fit! Oh, dude! Good to see you, bro. Rocket Fit, how was your Thanksgiving, man? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, hype. All the hype for Rocket. It is a good morning. Beautiful morning. We were just talking about the lovely weather that we have here in sunny Southern California. Rocket living down in San Diego County. Let's see here. We're going to sprinkle a little fairy dust on my hands. Help me lift this weight. Let's see here, we got 260 next. Sprigging cocaine on his hands. Don't mind me. It's that fine, that good white powder. Rocket and you can muffle curse words, go streamline the stream elements, hate me. Yeah, cheers to Rocket, man. Let's see, we're at 225. 35, 45. Then I gotta go to 260, right? 260. All right. Gotta do some math. And 55, 260. Zero, can we get a shout out for Rocket Fit if you haven't shouted him out yet? Oh, man, beautiful day. Thank you, Zero. Appreciate you. Yeah. This is legit my favorite emote, yes. Living in South Africa, we had 3 inches of rain in 3 hours yesterday. Yikes. That's flood city. Dude, if that happens here in California, like the mudslides, the flooding, you would obliterate. Like, you would destroy so much infrastructure here in California if it rained 3 inches in 3 hours. It would just, literally, there would be probably houses that just get washed away. And, oh, there it goes. And now it's sliding down the hill, taking all the other houses with it. It is what it is. Yeah. That's like rain so hard you can't see through it. Absolutely. That is brutal. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'm glad you like the new emotes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. California gets that rain. It's about, absolutely. It's going to be a mudslide. That's pretty much how it was. A mall in the district flooded 3 feet. Yo! Dang. That's a bad day. That's a bad day for sure. Yeah. A few months back, we had a storm here that rained like an inch in 10 minutes. I thought my backyard was going to flood. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you guys got all that rain. It was so weird because it rained down by you, Rocket Fit, but it did not rain up here. I don't know why. All right, we got 260, 275 next. I mean, even here on base, if it starts raining, Belix, welcome. It will definitely flood, and they'll have to send people home from work because they're like, well, if we don't send you home now, you're just going to be stuck here because all the roads are flooded. So they have to send you home. Otherwise, it's like, where are we going to put all these people? Yeah. Is it thick in here? Or is it just me? I don't know. You know? My vote is for it's getting thick in here. Faux show. Video shows Nike trainers floating through the parking lot. Dang, Violence Muse, man. You gotta post that to the post that video to the Discord. Hey, Zero, can you hit that Discord command in there? I don't know if Violence Muse is on my Discord or not, but yeah, I would definitely be interested to see that video. Go ahead and hop in the Discord, Violence Muse, and post that to like the general, so I can see that. I mean, I shouldn't laugh because it's not really that funny, but in a sense, it's kind of funny. That sounds brutal. That's a lot of rain. 3 inches of rain in 3 hours. That's a storm right there, for sure. Oh yeah. It's real thick in here right now. Yeah. So I think that, Rocket, that might have been the year before I moved here, actually. Because I remember, because they were telling me when I moved here the summer of 2019, and apparently that winter, like January, February, it rained so bad that like the 62 area, which is right behind where I live, that there's a creek that runs through there called San Mateo River. They call it San Mateo River, but really it's a creek. Most of the time it's dry, like there's no river, no water or anything flowing through there. Well, apparently it flooded so bad that the 62 area was just totally closed off. Like there was no way to get in or out of the 62 area because it had flooded all the roads like going in or out of San Mateo, of this area. And apparently like a bunch of Marines got stuck up on First Sergeant's Hill, and they had to fly in helicopters to rescue them and get them off the hill and get them out of there. Because the flood was so bad and the water was moving so fast that it was dangerous for them to try. They couldn't swim back across, essentially. It was like, no, you have to get flown out because the flooding was so bad and so dangerous that they were like, nope, just stay put where you're at and we will come fly you out. Yeah. What was the joke? I'm distracted at the moment. We're just talking about getting thick, man. That's what we do. That's what we do here. It's day 4, week 4, brick house. We're building that brick house, brick by brick. We're getting thicker than a Snicker. You know what I'm saying? Dang, dude.
You came off this.
Oh no! What did you do?
Break it.
Let me see. Let me see what happened. Oh no!
I didn't break it.
So my kids are super hype about
I didn't break
Christmas.
it.
I know. Hold on, let's see. I see.
Well,
So
I didn't really
Winnie the
break it.
Pooh. Winnie the Pooh has been separated from his ornament here. That's all right. Look. Oh, that's cute, actually. Look at that. Look how cute Winnie the Pooh is. See there? Look at that. Look at this guy. He's a cutie. It's okay, buddy. I'll fix it. I just gotta throw a little super glue on there. Can you do me a favor? Put this on my desk.
Yes.
I'll fix it when I get done. All right? Thanks, bud. Yeah. He's like, the kids are hype about Christmas right
I
now.
thought about it, but
All right, dude. Good job. Anyway. Yeah. All I'm saying, all this excitement over 3 inches, acting like my wife in here. Hey! Hey, look. It's not the size of the, what is it? Not the size of the wave, it's the motion of the ocean. Something like that. I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know who they are that say that, but anyway. Yeah, they shut down the whole base for for all non-essential personnel. Yeah, that floods are scary AF, dude. Like Zero up by you. Like if you get those flash floods, that's serious. Like people will die in that stuff all the time. At a tank crossing on Stewart Mesa, it flooded so bad I had to help pull a car out that got stuck. Yeah, it floods real bad over by Stewart Mesa. It floods really bad over by me here on San Onofre as well. Like by the PX down here, it's terrible. Yeah, Rocket Fit floods my basement. Hey-oh! Yeah, it's getting real moist in here. Listen, some super glue and he'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The only special Christmas ornament I have this day is a bell. Nice, I like it. Yeah, we got flood warnings a lot. Yep. Just bonk Bellix. That's the horny bonk. Bonk! Ah! Got him! We got moving water. We also like just new lakes being built in fields. Oh my god. Hey, you gotta have those drainage ponds, you know? Yeah, the kiddos are very hype about Christmas right now. That's what they're doing. They're just decorating all the Christmas. Yeah. It was highly effective. Yeah, thanks to shout out Indie Fit for that one. I love that guy. Oh, I recognize that emote. That's courtesy of Laura the Explorer. God, I love Laura the Explorer too. Can we shout out her too? Be right back. Got to do dad stuff. I understand. All right, I see you doing all the dad things. Yeah, I gotta go lift these weights real quick. Yeah, I do love Laura the Explorer. Her emotes, on point. Very, very much so. Yeah. Anyway, I think she's actually on right now. She might be streaming right this second. So if you want to pop in there and show her some love, go for it. All right, let's see. I got $2.95 next. $2.95. There's $2.75. Throw the tens on. Let's go. Deadlifting today. Deadcember is coming soon. Less than a week out from Deadlift December. Courtesy of the homies at Sorinex. Woo! Deadcember, it's coming, baby. I feel it. Yeah. Yeah, plus Ultra Eddie. He's doing Deadcember. He did Squattober as well, so I'll be in there posting all my pics. Me doing all the deadlifting that I'm gonna do this December. Very exciting stuff. I'm excited, at least. Yeah, that'll be good times. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, so Christmas season is officially began in my house. I am extremely committed to the idea that I refuse to accept that it's Christmas season until the day after Thanksgiving. Like even on Thanksgiving, I'm cool. Like if somebody's playing Christmas music or whatever, like I'm cool with it on Thanksgiving. That's fine by me. But until Thanksgiving hits, it is we don't do Christmas. That is not a thing. I don't decorate. I don't do Christmas music. I don't do if my kids want to watch a Christmas movie, whatever, that's fine. They can watch whatever they want, like if that's what they really want to watch. But I personally am not going to go put on a Christmas movie until Thanksgiving, at least the day of Thanksgiving. It may more than likely the day after, right? So they are so hype right now. They got the tree out. They set up the tree yesterday, and then today they want to just decorate the tree, do all the Christmas things, which I'm cool with. But it's like, guys, we gotta chill out a little bit. It'll be all right. The tree's not going anywhere. The decorations aren't going anywhere. We're gonna decorate. it's Christmas. Like, I'm down with Christmas. I love Christmas. In fact, I'm probably going to put the Christmas lights up sometime this weekend. More than likely. Maybe, if not today, definitely Saturday maybe? Maybe tomorrow? Today or tomorrow? Oh yeah, man. Well, in my neighborhood, like, decorating for any of the holiday seasons is like a big deal. So we have multiple neighbors that, as of yesterday, like, had all, like, they were all decked out, their houses and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'm behind a little bit, but hey, whatever, it is what it is. I think this year what I'm more likely going to do, put the Christmas lights up either today or tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow, and then I will take them down like the weekend of New Year's. So anyway, my kid's birthday is 5 December. If you put up any decorations, the question of when is my birthday doesn't stop. So we have taken to putting decorations up on his birthday. Yeah, that's a pro move right there. That's a real pro parent move right there. Ain't gonna put lights up if you leave them up all year. Funny you mentioned that, Bellix. I have no shame in saying this. I put the lights. So my dad and my mom were in town for Thanksgiving last year. So my dad helped me out with putting all the lights up. So it's, especially when you have help, it makes it so much easier. Like, I am not looking forward to putting all the lights up by myself, which is more than likely. I mean, my wife will help somewhat. We'll see, like, how much she'll be able to help. But, like, doing that with kids, and, like, if you're doing it by yourself, sucks, right? So, and same thing with, like, taking the lights down. Dude, I didn't take my Christmas lights down, I'm not kidding, until, like, almost, like, June this year. I was joking with my wife. I was like, I should just wait until July and then turn the lights on so I could have Christmas in July at my house. Oh, man. Funny, not funny. But yeah, I was that guy. Whatever. I don't even care. Because you know what? Nobody, I was the only one that was going to take the lights down. Like, nobody was going to help me do it or do it for me. So I was like, you know what? If I want to wait till June to take my Christmas lights down, I will. Nobody complained, so whatever. It's all good. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I don't even care. I don't care. Alright, we got dumb kettlebell rows coming up next. I think that's a superset. Yeah, superset with rear laterals. Alright. Then what else I got? What else do I got here? Got bench, push-ups, curl strokes. Alright. Let's see. Throw a little bit of weight on for these rear laterals. Just got generic lights to leave on permanently. Then have 3 to 4 holiday specific lights to add on, like Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, etc. Yeah. You know, and it's totally possible to do that as well, by Honest Muse, because especially with like a lot of, so like for example, these lights that I have here, they're just LED lights, and they do have settings for like, there's your Christmas, there's your 4th of July, there's your Halloween, and then I could do like different colors and stuff too, so, you know, but anyway. Yeah, so I absolutely could do it, and probably nobody would really complain. But I don't know. That's like that's also a project in and of itself too. Happy Mobius' DJ stream was on yesterday. I was jamming out, dude. He was crushing it yesterday. I was lurking in his stream yesterday. I've been doing a lot of lurking lately. One question: is it weird having Thanksgiving dinner at 7 p.m.? No, man. I think every family is different. It's just, for me personally, my experience with like Thanksgiving dinner has always been that we do it early. I don't know why. We'll do it between like 1 and 4 p.m., right? Yeah, lurking, twerking. Not a whole lot of twerking though. I need to work on my twerking. I'm not very good at that. Anyway, yeah, I don't think that's weird at all. I think that's probably like, especially like for families that are more like do stuff later in the day, later in the evening. Like I've always been like, hey, we do stuff first thing in the morning or very early. So yeah, I'm used to having Thanksgiving like dinner. I just got like a Thanksgiving meal or whatever. We do it from like between 1 and 4 p.m. Yeah, lurking, working, and twerking for sure. Yeah, Mobius was on for a hot minute yesterday, crushing it on the turntables there, which I always appreciate. His music streams are awesome. They're a lot of fun. Wait, is it 10 and 20? Yeah, 10 and 20. Okay. Whew. I almost did 10 and 10. And I'm like, now I'm like sufficiently warm in here. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, there were a lot of really good streams on yesterday. But of course, it's like, gotta do the family dinner stuff, which is fun. We had some good food. The family that we had Thanksgiving with, they have like the wife. She's like a really good baker, so she baked some stuff that was like just incredible. She baked this like Hershey's chocolate cheesecake, and like gave me this like she gave me this like monster slice of this cheesecake, and I ate the whole thing. I was like, I have no shame. I don't even care. I'm about to catch type 2 right now. Catch that type 2 diabetes right now. Say no more, fam. That's a good way to go out, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, if that's the way I go, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. My baby cousin Emberly was so impatient for the Thanksgiving dinner. She wanted the food. Yeah, I feel like 7 p.m. is pretty late for like little kiddos, you know what I mean? So it worked out perfect for us because we went over to their house around like 3:15, 3:30, and then, you know, sat down, ate, talked, hung out. You know, and by the time, you know, the kids were playing like the whole time, yeah, 2 years old, yeah, that's late for a 2-year-old, at least for me, in my opinion. I don't know. And yeah, you know, we were finishing dinner at like 5:30, 6 p.m., you know, somewhere in there. And then the kiddos were playing and all that stuff. And we got home around like 6:15, 6:30, something like that. And then, you know, really, my kiddos' bedtime is right around like 7 p.m. So once we got home around 7, it's like, okay, well, 7:15, 7:20, we start, you know, throw them in the bathtub, get them clean, get them all ready for bed, and then, yeah, that was pretty much it for our day. So we were pretty busy the whole afternoon. But yeah, like 7 p.m., that's late even for me, honestly. Like, I eat dinner, you know, right around 5 p.m. most days. So I'm like, if we're serving dinner at 7, like, woo, I'm gonna need a snack or something to get me there. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be really hungry by the time dinner rolls around, like official dinner, you know. But hey, maybe that's just me. I had dinner around 6. Yeah, it makes sense. I think I'm just gonna stick with this same weight for all these sets here. How many sets do I have of this anyway? 3? Yeah, just 3. 3 supersets. Not too bad. You know what? I feel like I should do 5s on here, but woo! Yeah, 35 is a little bit heavy for the rear laterals. A little heavy for me. That's all right. Just get the heart rate. Get the heart rate up. But yeah, I'm excited. Christmas is upon us. It's coming. I can't believe how fast this year has gone by. It's really, it really has, like, but I feel, you know, every year is kind of like that though, you know. Once you hit October, you get past Halloween, and then at that point, it's just like, it's a sprint to the finish, man. Like, all this time between like Halloween and the end of the year just flies by every single year, man. Yeah, I gotta keep that heart rate up. I mean, if I'm actually paying attention to my rest time, then I can keep my heart rate up. But then I get distracted, and then next thing I know, I'm like, ooh, I haven't lifted anything for like 10 minutes. I need like a better timer than just my watch. I need like an actual, I think I need like a clock, just like right there. I don't know, yeah, bonk timer. I'm sure that there's a way I could do it where I could like put a timer just right in front of me, so that way I know, like, okay, cool, in 2 minutes I gotta go again, instead of just like awkwardly like, oh, let me just look at my watch real quick, see what time it is. Like, no, I'm not looking at the time, looking at how long I've been resting. Yeah, bonk, get back to lifting. Ha! Need like a shut up and lift point redemption maybe. Yeah, I might add that one. Let me I'm gonna make a little note here. See if I can add that. That should take me like a couple minutes to do. Shut up and lift. Alright, sweet. I got it. Alright. We can make this happen. We have the power. We have the power. Oh, speaking of having the power, Has anyone seen the Masters of the Universe cartoon, like the new one, Revelation, that's on Netflix? I was not a big like Masters of the Universe, like He-Man and Skeletor, fan when I was young. I think that was like probably even before my time, because I was born in '89. So, He-Man and Skeletor and all those cartoons are all very much like early to mid '80s, I believe. And I just didn't grow up watching that stuff. So now going back, they've released new Masters of the Universe series on Netflix called Revelations, and it was dope. I'm not gonna lie, like it was really good. So I watched the first season of that. I think the second season either has already come out or is like coming out very soon. So highly recommend it. Even if you're not like a big like He-Man fan or whatever, like I highly recommend watching Masters of the Universe Revelations on Netflix. Very good. It's good stuff. Good stuff. A lot of fun. That's just good classic fun. Very, very 80s fun. Ooh. Now we got some sets of bench press. See how that goes, because my shoulder's been a little bit wonky lately. Yeah, like I said, bench press, not my favorite.
Daddy.
175 to start. What's up, dude?
Mommy, Lisa wants to see our nutcrackers.
Your nutcrackers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and?
And Mommy said go ask Daddy for the nutcrackers.
Well, I don't know where they are.
They're in my bedroom. Are you serious?
Okay, they're in your bedroom? I didn't know that. But, you're gonna have to wait till I'm done working out, okay?
Oh. How are we gonna get it out?
I don't know.
Can I go get it?
Uh,
But I'll have to take all the boxes out.
Can you wait?
Only if you can do one more set.
One more set?
No, two more sets.
Two more sets? Hold on, I'll ask your mom what's going on with this, because I'm in the middle of working out.
Mommy said go ask your dad.
Okay. I know what she said, but you might have to wait.
Oh, why?
Alright. My sister dressed up, my mom was Skeletor and He-Man, my sister dressed up as He-Man for Halloween. It was awesome. That sounds awesome.
Dad.
Dude, did you just hit your head on my barbell? You alright? Here, let's go take a look real quick in your closet.
They're in a basket.
In a basket?
Yeah.
You know where they are? Alright, let's go. Come on.
I
We'll be right back.
think there's 10 baskets.
Come on, let's go. Alright. Yeah, the nutcrackers, all the things. I'll tell you. Like I said, kiddos are super pumped for everything Christmas. We'll be right back. News from our Twitch newscaster, Bellix. Alright, so let's see. I got a set of 5s. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Because like I said, bench press has not been kind to my shoulder lately, so. Not too bad. Not great, but not bad. It sucks. Snow, but the sun is out. Jeez. Bellix, where are you at? Oh, you're in Canada, right? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Sun's out, buns out. I don't think that's how that saying goes. I think it's sun's out, guns out. I'm not an expert, but... Oh my God. Craziness. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't miss the snow at all. Snow is whack. I don't know. Did you just bonk yourself on the head? It was highly effective though. Yeah, I don't miss, it's one thing here in California where I can go drive to the snow, right? Like if I really care that, like if I'm just like, on a random day, I think to myself, you know what? I'm really missing the snow today. I could go and drive to the snow. Like, I can make it happen, you know what I mean? However, that's not gonna happen because I don't like the snow. So it ain't gonna happen, all right? I do not miss, especially on the East Coast and, you know, or just anywhere in general where it can just snow at will. There's no escaping it, right? Like, it's not like I can just leave. If it snows at my house, I gotta deal with it. And that's aggravating. I don't like dealing with the snow. You know? Because it's disruptive. Like, okay, yeah, it looks nice when it, like, right when it falls, right the second when the snow comes down, it's great, right? It's beautiful. Everything's white, covered in snow. It looks cool. Awesome. And then that wears off very quickly once you like have to shovel it, you have to lay down salt, you have to drive in it. People don't know how to drive in the snow. It's terrible. It's just like, it's not fun. It's not good, right? I don't understand it. There are people that legitimately love the wintertime and legitimately love the snow. I don't understand. I just don't. Obviously, if it snows, I'll deal with it. I'll make it happen, you know. I'll do what I gotta do. Yeah, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. I feel you. True story. True story. Just let it go. Just let it go. It'll be alright. The cold never bothered me anyway. Oh my goodness. This is a hot take. Frozen is probably one of the most overrated Disney movies of all time. That's a hot take for you right there. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like Frozen. It's just not that good of a movie in general. You know? So hey, take it or leave it. But my personal opinion is Frozen was not that good. Like, maybe the songs were like the best part of those movies, but that was about it. Really? Try singing that song in the snow. We'll see if the cold doesn't bother you. Absolutely. Definitely the songs. I'm sorry. The movie itself was not good. Frozen 1, Frozen 2. Come on, man. They're not good movies. Straight up. Are they entertaining? Yes, they're entertaining. Are they funny? Yes, they're funny. Jokes were good. Movie was entertaining. But just not that great of a movie. Songs, the songs were great. Fantastic songs, fantastic artists singing the songs. But come on, anybody that looks me in the face and is like, yeah, Frozen was good, that was a good movie, that's just false. That's just not true. Objectively not true. I'm just saying. Not hating, I'm just saying. All right, we got 200 pounds. So that's plus 15, so I need 5s and 2.5s. Let's see. So I got 215 to finish, and then a monster set, 20 reps of bench press, which I'm not excited about. I remember my cousin would play that movie on loop every time I came over to babysit him, and I have my earbuds in while he's going around singing the songs. Hey, I don't know what it is about that movie, but kids love Frozen. Doesn't matter if it's a little girl or if little boys or whatever. Disney cracked the code somehow. Because to me, I look at Frozen and I'm like, I think to myself, this is a movie for little girls, right? They're catering to a specific audience, whether we like to admit that or not, right? Yeah, kids in general just went bananas over Frozen. The only thing I could think of is it had to have been like how catchy the songs were, and they did have enough like interesting characters in there to keep the attention of the kiddos. And I think potentially why kids love it so much is it is a very haphazard movie, right? There's each segment of that movie, if you think about it, each segment of that movie is only occurring in like 5 to 10 minute increments before it moves on to something else. And if you think about it, that's roughly the attention span of like little children. You're getting like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes of attention. Especially if they're older, right? Older kids, a little bit easier to keep their attention. But with the young kids, like you have to keep things moving in order to make that happen. So, yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. But hot take, not a hot take. Frozen was not good. Oh, man. Shoulder's feeling okay today, so I'm happy. So I need 215 on the bar, I think. Yeah, 215? 215, so it's 185. Where are my 10 numbers? There they are. 95, 205, and then 5s. So, there we go. 10s and 5s is what I need. Then I'm doing a drop set, 20 reps at 135. Dustin Nut, yo! What's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Like, yeah, we get that Anna was determined to find love in the open world. Like, if she's in the Little Mermaid, right? Yeah, a little element of Little Mermaid there. Elsa, she learns how to control her powers, and the prince just wanted to kill both. Girls is just a power hug. Little otter. A little power hug, little otter profanity. I finally got a job at the gym. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. When do you start? When do you start? What are you doing at the gym? Are you training people? You training people at the gym? What are you doing? Very intriguing. That's great news, man. Awesome. I love people popping in the chat with good news. That's good stuff, man. What kind of gym is it? If you don't mind, like, is it like a big box gym? Is it like a 24-hour fitness? December 6th. Nah, I wish. I'm only a custodian. Awesome. Trying to be a trainer someday and motivate. Love it. Oh, you said move, ATI, Movati. Is that a typo? I'm assuming you meant motivate. Love it. Movati, it's a big gym. Oh, I've never heard of Movati. Where's that? Because out here we got like the bigger gyms out here in California is like Lifetime Fitness. I guess 24-hour maybe. There's some like Exos is out here. It's a huge gym around Canada. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never heard of Movati, but that sounds dope, man. Yeah, Exos is out here. Oh, what else? We got Equinox. Equinox is like a big fancy box gym. You just search it up. It's huge. Has everything you need. That's awesome. Yeah, cool, man. Hey, you know, gotta work, gotta eat to live, gotta work to eat. That's how it is. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. December 6th. Cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. It's just like anything else. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing something, like, take it seriously. Give it your best shot. You know? Enjoy yourself to the best of your ability and be positive. Things will work out. At least for the most part. For the most part, it'll all work out, you know? Alright. Last heavy set of bench press. Shoulders still feeling pretty okay, so I will definitely search it up. Dustin, if you're not in the Discord, would you mind popping in the Discord and just posting a link to Movati? Zero, can you drop that Discord link in the chat again for me? Nice. All right. Probably should try to hit my lap button when I am working out so I can keep track of where I'm at. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that because my shoulder has been bothering me and it's still not great, but that felt about as good as it's felt in a while, so I'm happy with it. I'm good with that. $8 a month for the membership. Yep. With this job, I don't have to pay for it. Yes. Big plus. Oh, yeah. Get a paycheck and you're going to get gains? Heck yeah, man. Yeah, excited working there. It seemed like great people. Awesome. Yeah. Double the fun and trouble. It's in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, hop in there, post a link to Movati. I'll check it out, man. It sounds like, you know, we have, like, Lifetime Fitness is kind of like that. I think Lifetime, you pay, like whatever the monthly membership costs. But then, Lifetime, is interesting because like they will offer other services, right? So that you have your yoga classes and other things. And depending on the lifetime, you might have to pay like an additional monthly fee to have access to those specific classes. It just depends, but the facilities are great. So I'm assuming Movati is probably like a very similar, like an Equinox or a Lifetime Fitness. Yeah, Lifetime Fitness is pretty much Movati. Yeah, nice. Very cool, very cool. What part of Canada are you in, man? I feel like we've had this conversation before. I want, like, that sounds like something that's out in, the, like, maybe the eastern. Yeah, Ontario, Ottawa. Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds like eastern Canada to me. Wait, is Ontario, where, Ontario, is that eastern Canada? Did I get that right? I'm struggling with my Canada geography sometimes. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Very nice. Yeah, I'm over here in sunny Southern California. I am in San Clemente specifically. So I'm like sandwiched right in between. I'm like the very southernmost part of Orange County. So there's Orange County, there's LA County, Orange County, San Diego County. And I'm like right on the border between Orange County and San Diego County. Great spot to be because I can go down to San Diego. It's about, half hour, 45 minutes down the road. Or I can go up into Orange County and go up to LA if I want. Love to go to America one day. Hey, well, I actually grew up on the East Coast. I'm an East Coast guy originally. So I'm from like the really the Atlantic, the Mid-Atlantic is what we call it, like that Virginia, Maryland, Delaware area. I'm from Delaware originally. It's the second smallest state in the United States, but also the first official state in the United States. So we're the first ones. First state. Yeah. Delaware is a very mediocre place to be. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's just okay. The beauty of being in Delaware, though, is the proximity to all the other major cities on the eastern seaboard. So, Boston is like a 4-hour drive, right? New York is like 2.5 hour drive. Philadelphia is like, depending on what part of Delaware you're in. If you're in northern Delaware, it's very easy to get up to some of these cities. So like northern Delaware, it'll be, you're like 45 minutes from Philly, and you're about an hour from Baltimore, and about 2 hours from Washington, D.C. So those are like some of the biggest cities, on the eastern seaboard. And if you live in Delaware, you're pretty much driving distance to all of them, which is nice. But Delaware itself, outside of like the beaches of Delaware, there's really no real reason, to go to Delaware. Only reason people know Delaware is because they drive. I-95 is like a major highway that goes up and down the whole east coast of the United States, and I-95 is like you have to go through Delaware if you're driving on I-95. What does brick house mean? Yeah, we're building that brick house, baby. You know what it means. We're getting thick. Throwing bricks on the house, making a big, strong, sturdy house. Brick house. Yeah. So if you hop in the Discord, yeah, I'm getting thick. If you hop in the Discord, the program that I did for Squattober back in October, and the program I'm doing this month, and then Deadcember next month. I think all 3 programs were done by this company called Pen and Paper Strength App, and they're pretty good. I like their programming. Programming's fun. I've always gotten results whenever I actually stuck to the program and did it consistently for the whole month. So yeah, I'm doing a program called Brick House from Pen and Paper Strength App. Highly recommend it. The link is in the Discord under the body channel. So if you want to go check that out, it's in there. Yeah, they're good dudes. They're fun. And actually, if you go on their Instagram, they posted a couple workouts for today and yesterday that are pretty tough. They're tough workouts, but you will definitely feel it. You'll definitely feel it. All right, I got a set at 20. I think I'm supposed to do 20 reps. Yeah, 20 reps at 135. So this is gonna be fun. I just kind of blasted through those, but whatever. Good enough. All right, close grip, weighted push-ups, and then we got barbell curls and dumbbell shrugs. So with the weighted push-ups, I just use like a rucksack and throw some plates in there. So it's already got like a 20-pound plate in that rucksack, so I'm just gonna throw another like 10 pounds in there. Gotta go up from there if I need to. Still got another like minute and a half to rest. Then I'll hit this first superset. Actually, this isn't a superset. Dustin, isn't it getting cold up by you now, huh? Did you guys get any snow already up there, Dustin? Yeah, I've been looking for a strength plan, so I'll check it out. I like it. The only thing I will say is that this program specifically, if you're starting to feel sore or your body starts to hurt, I highly recommend that you stretch, you do like some sort of mobility work, you do something, stretch, you know, do your walks, do whatever it is to take care of your body. I didn't do that this month. That's why I like my shoulder. I was complaining about my shoulder a little bit earlier. Like it feels better now because I've actually been taking care of it. I've been doing my stretching, doing like, you know, all the rest and active mobility work and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just word to the wise. If you start to feel a little bit wonky, like you need to take a little break, definitely stretch, definitely warm up, definitely do all those things because otherwise you're going to be hurting. All right, I'm gonna hit this first set of 10. It's close grip, so. Not too bad. Throw another like 5. Maybe I'll just throw another. No, I'll do 5 pounds. Keep it a little conservative. No need to push it too hard. I'm warm for like half an hour usually. I think I'll be good. Yeah. There's a little bit of snow. Nothing is stuck on the ground yet. Woof. Yeah, I don't know how you all do it. I mean, I lived in the Northeast for a while, and yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. I definitely prefer moving a little bit further south, for sure. But at a certain point, you just kind of get used to it, you know? Who am I talking to? Of course he knows. Of course you know. All these Canadians are up there in the north like, I was born in the cold. You merely adopted it. You merely adopted the cold. I was born in it. Molded by it. Do you though? I love the snow. Snowboarding is effing awesome. Snow removal makes great money. Nice. I was born in November, so technically, yes, I was born in the cold. Yeah, I was born in May, in Wisconsin, actually. So it's not, I'm sure May in Wisconsin is not that warm, not that cold, It's probably like their fall, or excuse me, their spring weather is in May. So even though I was born in Wisconsin, I don't remember anything about it. I think we lived there, like I was born in May and then we moved like early the next year. So I don't remember anything about Wisconsin. February, ugh. That's a brutal month. February, especially on the East Coast. Man, February is rough. January and February, really. But like, February, I always thought like January you'll get some cold days, but February is just like the worst. You're like in February you still have those like short days and it's just miserably cold. Like once March hits and you get to like daylight savings and finally there's like some sun out and you get a couple days here and there that are warm. That March and April are really like, you're turning the corner, you can see it, you can see like, summer's coming, I can feel it. Yeah, February's rough. Ooh, that's a rough. But not here in California. No problems like that here. Yeah, Bellflower, California. Yeah, California is an interesting place. I don't know. I'm looking forward to going back to North Carolina someday. North Carolina was awesome. I remember 2 years ago, I was outside chilling in February. It was negative 48 degrees Celsius? All right, hold on. I gotta look that up. Let's see. Let's go negative 48 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let's see. Oh! Negative 50 Fahrenheit? Good Lord. Good Lord. That's brutal. Yeah, that's a different kind of cold right there. Man, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't understand how the human body can survive and stuff like that. I mean, I got it. Like, I remember I used to have a coach when I played lacrosse in high school and college. He was one of my college coaches, and he would always say like, "There's no such thing as bad weather. Only bad clothes." And I was like, "Coach, I don't know what you're talking about. It's cold as hell out here." Yeah, there was a Red Bull event, and me and my dad were having our times of our life. Oh, having the times of our lives drinking out there. Oh man, that does sound like a good time. It's true though. That is true. Yeah, there's no such thing as bad weather. Only bad clothes. Big facts. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the key, right? Like, if you're gonna go out in weather like that, you better have the right clothing on to stay warm and comfortable. That being said, that cold air is still gonna hit your face and your lungs, and yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt you real good. Let's see here. I think this is set number 3 of my push-ups. So I did, what is that? I did 30 pounds, just did 35. This is 40 pounds coming up. Alright. Ooh, shit. There we go. And then we'll do 45 to finish. We'll finish my push-ups here. I'm pretty sure I was wearing 4 or 5 layers. Yeah, that's what I used to do. So when I would play lacrosse in the wintertime, and if it was like, what I would used to do is for games, I would not wear, you know, some people wear like long sleeves and all that stuff, but like I personally hated the way that looked. If you're in a game and like, you know, you got some people wearing long sleeve shirts. I'm in the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps. And some people wearing long sleeve shirts, some people aren't. It just doesn't look that great. So what I would do is I would wear like 2 or 3 t-shirts. So I'd have like t-shirt on, right? But I have like, if it was like below 30 degrees, I'd wear like 3 t-shirts to stay warm. And it worked pretty well. So for what it's worth, you could always just throw on another layer. Even if you think like, oh, it's just a t-shirt. Well, it's still, that's one more layer to keep that warmth in. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Pro tip. Put on whatever layer you got to stay warm, you know? Obviously, like, we all want, like, if I could put on a nice, like, fleece, you know, North Face jacket or something, great, but they're kind of expensive. Like, having a really nice winter jacket it's expensive, especially if you're buying, like, Columbia, North Face, you know, whatever. Name your name brands, like, winter weather like clothing. It's definitely tough to afford it. They're expensive. Thinking about going on to the Canadian Army, but I'm having a really hard time deciding if I really want to. I don't know. Maybe you can help. Yeah, I mean, honestly I am not sure how the Canadian Army works. Vu Strong is a guy. I think he's in the Canadian Army right now. He's serving in the Canadian military in some way, shape, or form. So that's Vu, VU_strong. He's a good one to talk to. I can only tell you my experience in the military in the United States is like, the Marine Corps is great because it's a good organization. It's got like a good atmosphere. Like, people are motivated. There's a lot of like very competent individuals, at least from my experience. Like, not like all of them are, right? You're gonna get some people that don't really know what they're doing and don't really belong. But overall, from my experience, like, it's been mostly competent people that are really motivated, that want to do a good job. So that's been nice. But the other piece of that too is like, for me, I think that some of the other branches of the United States military give you, like, provide the individual more stuff as far as like better training. They provide, you know, school, like they'll send you to college while you're in the military, better benefits, better duty stations, like, you know, that kind of stuff. The Marine Corps is not that great at investing in their people long-term or short-term. At least that's my opinion. I don't know. Again, I'm just a guy that serves in the United States Marine Corps. This is not the Marine Corps' opinion or whatever. It's just my personal opinion that I think that some of the other branches of the military invest in their people better than the Marine Corps does. And that's kind of been proven out, because there are a lot of different studies and stuff that have been done on that, and the Marine Corps is not great at investing in their people. So, serving in the military, especially for me as an American, is, I think, a very honorable and patriotic thing to do, because I believe in my country and I believe in the things that we are founded upon, and I think that this is inherently a good country to be in, where we have ideals that are worth fighting for. So to me, it's a good thing to do. But that being said, I think that if you're going to serve in the military, there also needs to be some sort of payback, right? Like, I'm giving up my freedoms and my time to serve my country, and to basically, like, I don't have the same rights and freedoms that normal people have, right? There are things that I can't say, I can't do, and I have to go where I'm told, when I'm told to go there, whether I like it or not. I can't quit. Like, that's not how this works. I can't put in my 2 weeks notice and be like, I'm gone, I don't want to do this anymore. That's not how the military works. Like, you serve until they're done with you, and then you can go, right? Or they tell, so that's not how this works. So you are giving up a lot to serve in the military, at least for me, in the United States military. So in my opinion, if that's the case, like, I need to get something out of that, right? Like, the government owes it to me as an individual that sacrificed for the country to give me some sort of benefit, right? Like, I earned it. It's not entitlement, right? That's not. I don't have a feeling of entitlement. I sacrificed. So because of that sacrifice, I have earned it. So GI Bill and, like, a lot of these other benefits, these are things that I earned through my honorable military service, right? As long as I'm discharged honorably, or at least with a general discharge, right? So that being said, if there are other branches of the military that will invest in you more, I recommend that potentially, if that's what you're looking for, then absolutely, you should probably look at joining the military branch that is going to invest in you the most. That's just my personal recommendation. I joined the Marine Corps because the United States Marines have a long history, and we are arguably one of the most recognized and most respected fighting forces in the history of the world. So that's why I joined the Marine Corps. It wasn't because I was like, I really need to get some benefits out of this on the back end. Like, you know what I mean? Now, that being said, I rate that because I earned it, but, that's not why I joined. Yeah, I pledged my knees to the flag. I mean, what? Good Lord. Bellix. For me, it's letting my family go is what's hitting me the most right now. Yeah, man. I mean, once you join the military, I mean, I can only speak from my experience in the United States military. Is like, hey, they do not care that much about your past life, who you were before, your family, your friends, any of that stuff. It's like, look, I have a job for you, and I'm going to put you in that job, and you're going to go there to go do that job, whether you like it or not, right? Like, and you have to be okay with that my life is no longer, really, like, I don't have the ability to make this decision for myself anymore. Now the government is telling me to do these things, right? So, yeah, it's a huge change, especially, like, for us in the Western culture, where we are, like, a little bit more individualistic than other folks. Like, it is a very tough pill to swallow that you are no longer in charge of your own life, So, I don't know. It's a different lifestyle. It's a different culture, different lifestyle, and it does take a little bit of getting used to. So that's my 2 cents for what it's worth. All right, I actually have to lift. Yeah, I think I'll be good for it. I just need to go sooner or later since I'm already 19. All right, catch you guys later. Time for me to go eat and work out. Love you guys. Love you too, man. Hope you have a great day. Get those gains. Congrats on that job. Good luck. Best of luck to you. Like I said, man, just give it your best shot. Have fun to the best of your ability. Enjoy being, doing work, right? So there ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, man. You have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Dustin, good dude. All right. Oh, let's see. So I got cardio, barbell curls, barbell shrugs. You got an idea? Oh my goodness. What's your idea? Barbell curls, 10 and 10, dumbbell shrugs. So we'll go. We'll start out like. We'll start out with 55. Actually, let's do 60. Do 60 pounds to start. See if we can go a little heavier on the curls today. Yeah. Bam. I love that. Yeah. Flex on them. Man, such a good Friday. Good Friday already. Sun is up. It's 10 a.m. here. A little bit of a later start for me than normal, but you know what? I have the day off, so it's been kind of lucky. I hope my children are not driving my wife insane. I get the feeling that they probably are. So that's going to be very exciting for when I'm done working out. Friday hype. Yeah, I gotta take care of these kids. They want to do all the decorating, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing for most of today, is decorating the house. So hey, it's all good. Just rip the Band-Aid off, be done with it, right? Like, it's Christmas time. It's time to celebrate. Time to decorate, celebrate, have a great time, enjoy the Christmas season. Yeah. Good times. It is like one of the most wonderful times of the year. That is a fact, right? Like, I don't know. I think it is. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Gotta lurk, gotta go handle some things. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, Bellix. Always a pleasure to see you in here, hopping in the chat. I appreciate you, man. Hope you have a great Friday, great weekend. I'll be back again tomorrow morning, probably early tomorrow morning. I think I'm gonna get up at my normal time. Get up early, get after it. Sounds like a good plan to me. So yeah, see you around, man. Yeah, have a great Friday. Did I miss it? Nah, man. We're still here. We're still doing it, man. Still doing the thing. I have a couple more sets left, so we're approaching the end of the workout. But it's still at least a solid 10 to 15 minutes left of this stream. Yeah, at least. But I was just saying I'll be back in 10 to 15. Yeah, easy day, man. No worries. I'll probably be here. More than likely. If not, we're definitely going to go raid somebody else for sure. It's like, I got to show up right at the end to say bye. Damn, I'm out. Yeah, you're gonna be on for 10 to 15 minutes? I'll see you later then. I'll see you later. Oh, man. How you doing today, Chop Rizzle? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. It was a small Thanksgiving. Just my family, and then one of the families down the street. We just went over to their house, so it's like 4 adults, four children, and then an infant. I don't really count the infant because he's not really mobile yet, You know, he can crawl a little bit, but for the most part, he's not running around doing little kid stuff. But yeah, so it was nice. Just small group. Like I said, 4 adults, lots of good food. Yeah, gained a little weight. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. Back at it today, though. You know, we're in the gym. I was in the gym yesterday. I'm in the gym today. I'll be in the gym again tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Good times. Good times. Woo! All right. Calpy told me you got interrupted by little ones in onesies yesterday. She said it was adorable. Yes. Yeah, my little dudes, they will periodically make their appearances in their onesies slash pajamas. So yes, that is a thing. They do that. Right now, the Christmas pajamas are their favorite thing, which is really funny because, and I get it, right? Like, they're kids, they want to wear something comfortable. They just want to wear their pajamas all day, every day. And not just like different sets of pajamas. It's like, no. Whatever their favorite pajamas are at that time, they want to wear those pajamas. Oh yeah. The Gracious Gobbler, Turkey Von Gobbler. Is that who you're talking about? Let me go see if he's around. All right, this is Turkey Von Gobbler. He is the Gracious Gobbler, as he's called. This is essentially like the equivalent of Elf on a Shelf, but for like Thanksgiving. Yes, Turkey Von Gobbler. That's what we have named. This is what we have named him. Yes. So it actually, honestly, I like the Gracious Gobbler much better because what we did is throughout the month of November, we had, the Gracious Gobbler, Turkey Von Gobbler. Yeah, he looks a little funky, but he's still kind of cute in his own little way, right? He's got that little tuft of hair up here, but that's just how he looks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But anywho, so throughout the month of November, like anytime the kiddos did something really nice or very polite, or they were thankful for something, they used their manners or whatever, Turkey Von Gobbler here would write them a little note or bring them a little gift, whether it's like candy or whatever. And in the morning, he would be sitting, probably just under the television on the little like TV stand that we have. He'd be sitting there with his little notes under his wings and a little treat for the kiddos. Turkey Von Gobbler and I spoke a lot this past month, and he said, you know what, the kids were so good.
when you traveled for work for a week in 29 Palms. They were so good that I think you need to get them a Funko Pop. So yeah, so Turkey Von Gobbler made the recommendation, and I bought the kiddos one Funko Pop each. Michael, my youngest, the little one got Leatherneck, who is the Marine from G.I. Joe. And then the big one, my oldest, he got Snake Eyes, also from G.I. Joe, in Funko Pop form. And that was all, because the Gracious Gobbler is watching them do their thing, be polite. And also, big benefit of the Gracious Gobbler, he is significantly less creepy than Elf on the Shelf. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of Elf on the Shelf. They should have brought you something for dealing with Lake Bandini for a week, right? Yeah, they don't even know what that's like. Man, oh my God. Lake Bandini. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so that is that is the origin story of my pet turkey, the Gracious Gobbler, who was a welcome addition in the month of November. I am not a fan of Elf on the Shelf personally, but I like the Gracious Gobbler. That's just, just dad stuff. Pro tip. What do I got on the bar there? I got 55. I got 65, so I did 60, 65. We'll do 70 on this last set, and we did 24 kilos for my shrugs. And then I did 45 here, 35, 35, 24 kilos. All right, cool. Yeah, Elf on the Shelf is very creepy. I'm not a fan. I don't know. I know like some people are like big fans of it because for whatever reason. Anyway, I'm gonna put Turkey Von Gobbler over here. Let him watch me finish this last set. Yeah, they're creepy. Let's just be honest. Like Elf on the Shelf is just creepy, and I was one of those kids that learned from a very young age that like Santa is not real, right? Like, ooh, careful. So I always knew, like, all right, it's like my mom and dad that are really getting me these gifts, not Santa Claus. So I better act right because otherwise my parents just won't get me anything. I mean, yeah, of course he's real. So I basically tell my kiddos straight up, like, look, Dad's going to tell Santa Claus not to bring you any gifts. And most importantly, any of the gifts he does bring is because Dad said it was okay. So that's how I kind of get around it without telling them that, like, I'm the one getting them the gifts. Yeah, your whole life is a lie. I'm sorry. I have some some phone numbers you can call if you need to talk to somebody. I got you. My whole life is a lie. Yeah. That's it. That's the whole workout. We're done. Done for the day. Dunskies crushed it. But yeah. Well, I think that we're probably gonna go raid somebody. Whoop whoop. Raid time. Absolutely. Yeah, for anyone that's in the I feel sore and swole. Absolutely. And if anyone is interested, hop on that Discord, hang out, come say hi. I've got some good stuff in there, something like where I get my program stuff and all that goodness. And I give you updates on what's going on with me and whatnot. Chop Rizzle, I don't know if you heard, but I am deploying to Australia in February. So that's going to be great. Got it. Maybe that's not like a quote-unquote real deployment, but in today's day and age, it counts. No, man, there are no tankers left. They got rid of tankers. There are no tankers left in the Marine Corps. They're gone. I'm going with 5th Marines to go do Murph D. But yes, I'm going to Australia for about 6 months, starting in February. So, such is life, man. That I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good time. Be finally my first deployment. I joined the Marine Corps forever ago and been trying to deploy ever since. Oh yeah, we're definitely rating Jada Gaines. I'm almost never on when she's on because she works out like kind of in the middle of the afternoon her time. Yeah, it's crazy to think that they're gone. I deployed First Tanks last. Yeah, I know a bunch of people from First Tanks. There's actually a couple of Marines that work for me that came from there. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, so story time real quick before we raid Jada Gaines. So I joined the Marine Corps. I commissioned in 2012, right? So I went to, I'm a 3002 ground supply officer. That's part of the reason why, and that's what I'm about to get to. So I commissioned 2012, went to Quantico for the basic school, January 2013, graduated end of July of 2013, went to 2nd Anglico and 2 Meth, and then by the time I got there, they had just finished their last deployment as a battalion, and then after that, they were only deploying detachments to the Georgian liaison teams, the GLT, out in Afghanistan. So there was no requirement for a 3002 to go with them. So when I got to Anglico, they were deploying these small debts, but I didn't get a chance to deploy there because they weren't deploying 3002s out of Anglico. So then I went to an INI next, reservist INI. When you're there as an active duty Marine, you're non-deployable. So you don't deploy at the reserve INI. So I was active duty staff there. So then I told my monitor, and now I'm like 7 years into my career at this point. Fucking Anglico to go call some already in close air already. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah, you can't drop the F-bomb in here. But yes, I totally agree, right? Like they're a bunch of... I liked my time at Anglico, but they were trying way too hard to be operators when they're not. So that's all I'm going to say with that. But it was a good organization. I mean, they had some guys that really knew what they were doing. But anyway, so INI, I'm like 7 years into my career by the time I'm leaving the INI, right? So I come out here and I'm like, all right, cool. I tell the monitor, send me somewhere that's deploying because I want to deploy. That's why I joined the Marine Corps. I go to 5th Marines, right? 5th Marines was going to Special MAGTF at the time. When I got there, Special MAGTF deployment dried up. So they weren't even, they're not, yeah, he dropped the F-bomb. They're not even, so I got to 5th Marines right as they were coming back from Special MAGTF in Syria and Kuwait and those areas, right? So that deployment's done. So then I was like, all right, cool, no deployment here, fine, whatever, it is what it is. So then I got a billet up at Division. So I'm working for Division G4 now, and so because now they need a 3002 to go to Murph D with 5th Marines. So if I had known that 5th Marines was going to get on that deployment to Murph D, I never would have left there. But now it just works out where I can go on that deployment. So finally, first deployment, about 10 years into my career, this will be my first deployment. But yeah, deployments are hard to come by now, man. Like if you're not going on a MU, really, if you're not going on a MU or a Special MAGTF of some kind, like you're not deploying. If you're not in a infantry battalion, the chances of you deploying are slim to none. If you're not in an infantry battalion or a logistics battalion, like pretty much your chances of deploying are rough. So yeah, the Marine Corps has changed a lot, for sure. All right, so hey, that's done with story time. We're gonna go raid Jada Gaines, because she's a homie. Yeah. We're going to go do this. Let's do it. She is the bomb. She's a good time. Yeah, good chatting. Once again, grab one of those raid messages. We're about to go raid her. I'm going to go say hi. Let's do it.
Where was it so I know to avoid it?
All right. And here we go.
A couple years ago, the last birthday party that I had, we almost ended up going to a strip club because I had us meet up at this, my gosh! Hold on, I'm gonna play the raid music for you manually since it doesn't want to come on.